Hey, this is Big Papa Pump Scott's Diner, and you're listening to Shoot the Shit. Hey, this is former WWE superstar and ECW original, the Blue Meanie, and you're looking at and you're listening to, and you're watching the Shooting Shit podcast. Woo!
And only member of the Premier Fan Club.
Well, dude, I got the merch and everything. This is custom.
You bought a shirt?
You can't even buy these, bro.
Yeah, because they closed down like Joanne Fabrics. So
this is
you can't get the iron-on letters anymore. It's a
logistically,
it's a nightmare to produce them.
5 years from now, when we're sitting front row and they're putting the camera on us at Mania, this motherfucker's going to sell on eBay autograph for like $600. Dennis will probably buy it.
You've got to get a Cricket to get that kind of quality nowadays.
Oh man, I got to get that shirt. That's that shirt.
In 5 years, when Mania ringside tickets are like 110,000 a piece per night, like literally, like oh, let me buy a fucking. Do I go to Mania for the weekend or do I buy a fucking Bugatti? Like,
thanks a lot, Saudi.
Man. Jesus, that's funny, man. Fucking Christ!
You know, it reminds
$21,000 for tickets for WrestleMania 41. $21,000 for ringside seats. Let that fucking sink in.
Yeah, that reminds me of a story from back in the Disney.
Jesus Christ, Fred Durst.
When
if only we could fly.
If only we could fly. When
this is such great work, dude. You're all over the camera.
I know,
you're trying to tell a story that you can't remember.
No, I can remember it. I just got shit to do. Hold on.
He's telling a story about his elbow right now.
Here, dude. Just roll the music. Just roll the fucking music.
We're riffing
what
here,
happened
dog.
to your stuff?
Fucking Scatman Carruthers. We're riffing, dog.
Anyway.
Fucking raw riff.
Michael Jordan,
dude.
95. Jordan comes back. Some fucker in Chicago sold his house for an $80,000 ticket to be at the game.
Always a Jordan thing.
That was in the paper. No, dude, that ain't a Jordan thing. That's a dumbass thing. I love Jordan, but I ain't selling a fucking house or even a sandwich just to go see him. I might be hungry.
I'm so glad that we sat here while you messed with your weenus to get that story out for us.
Okay, first off, if it was my weenus, I'd have to back up, not go to the right. Come on, man. I don't know how your shit works, but mine usually goes, it's north and south.
So. Dude, if we're judging based off that sad fucking elbow skin, I'm in trouble too. Because
but
I mean, I got elbows that died in fucking 2004.
Can you even see? Can you even look at your elbows without a mirror now?
I can't take a long sleeve shirt off without the sound of Velcro ripping from my fucking dry elbows. It's almost terrible. It's fucking terrible. Like I don't. Like I try to put lotion on all the time, but it's like I have to unpeel myself. And the worst is, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I had the worst fucking anxiety and panic attack. I shut shit down for days this week, and one of the fucking triggering things was my elbows. I have two sweatshirts that I love. They're the same sweatshirt, but they're different colors, and I've loved those hoodies. I've worn them on the show, but the interior of them are so soft, and it's the material it is very, very soft, and the way it's done, it hits my elbow, and it's just thin. It's thin in the elbow. No, it's not getting thin. It's just fucking. It's god awful. Like my dry fucking LA Fire elbow is fucking just ripping the fabric apart from. It's fucking terrible. It's awful.
He didn't start the fire.
I almost did. Oh
my god!
Just having a panic attack on fucking 4-lane highway. Like that was awesome. I was
going down a 4-lane highway and you had a panic attack about your elbows.
Fucking in it to win it. Like I was just like, here we go. This is
first world problems.
This is my fucking 13th reason. My elbows are starting to fire in my sweatshirt, and I'm gonna fucking end it.
It's a fucked up. That's a fucked
Shit
up
gets
cassette
itchy
to
and you
make.
just go like this, so the fucker will slide up.
Dude, I can see it now. Joe's there with the tape recorder. Hey, Joe,
You guys almost
you,
fucking got that tape.
you know what fucking happened. It was the elbows.
Fucking hell, dude. This shit was rough, bro.
Tell the
Oh my
kids I
God.
love them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We need to put your ass in the
Like-
UFC, get those elbows going and fucking cut up some
Oh,
motherfuckers.
dude.
That's the thing. Like mine used to fucking be good. Now they're just like if they whiff too hard, it's just like fucking 3rd-degree burn across your cheek, man. I'm
Oh my
fucking
God.
ruining somebody's life.
So glad you can be here with us tonight, Ashy. That's awesome.
It's
Jesus.
so fucking bad. It's so bad. You have no idea.
Now, see me, it's it's my feet, like the heel of my foot. It gets really dry, so I got to
bet
use
you
one of
could
those things that you
You
gotta
could
like.
start
the
a
fucking
fire
It's like
with
angry-
some
It's like a
bitches.
no, dude. This looks like a cheese grater for
Yeah, dude.
your foot. You
This
just
is fucking
go.
this is premium content.
I
This
feel
is
bad.
it right here.
I feel bad for
Yeah,
the lady
yeah.
in your life that's
Your
got to get
fucking
over there.
grater
Fucking
full of
cheese
absolute
grater.
Oh, dude.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
Heels.
old man foot dust
Dude.
is real
Oh,
fucking
dude.
compelling.
Dude. I
breathe
could
for
pass
this.
it off as I'm telling you, I could pass it off as Silver Flake.
Jesus.
You probably
They can make
could.
they can make
Jesus
jewelry out of that shit. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Coming
God.
soon, the shooting shit grill made out of Sean's foot fucking
Oh
shavings.
my God.
Well, you know, what am I gonna do, man?
God.
Oh, yeah,
And we're back.
we're back. Oh, it's one of my favorite fucking Saturday Night Live skits, dude.
And we're back.
Kind of feel like you stole my thing, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry,
we're
dude.
back.
We're back.
We got a long night here playing, gentlemen, or at least, you know, I've got 2 people here with me that have sent just fucking clips after clips after clips and shit. I mean, Sean basically wants to watch AEW Dynamite all over, so we're gonna
No,
give
no,
him
no. I don't want to watch it
content.
all over. I just want to watch MJF rip Jeff Jarrett's ass apart because it's
Yeah,
like
so
I wrote that promo myself.
We'll get into a little bit of that. And we've got some football on the deck. Then
Wait.
before we,
Do we know?
yeah, man, a little bit of, you know what weekend it is. It's the big times this weekend. Philly, you guys, how do you feel on your matchup? Real quick, just
Well, when we played LA just what, a month and a half ago?
Yeah, it's like 5 weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't that was a fucking that wasn't much of a game. It wasn't much of a game.
It was a turd.
yeah.
Look.
But they're playing for the fire now.
Playoffs are playoffs. You know,
Yeah, man.
we'll see how it goes. But in Philly, snow possible. Last time I checked, at least. Yeah, that's the Philly game. We got to go to the NFC Championship. Got to go to the NFC Championship.
I will say this. I told a friend of mine who's all into the NFL conspiracies that I'll be damned if they use this fire as a way to fucking give the Rams a fucking Super Bowl. And it'll be telling what the Eagles game, because I think the Eagles should honestly handily win that game this weekend. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, matchup wise, it's not a great match for LA.
No,
It really is not. You know, they've got an uphill fucking battle, and that's even with N'Kobe Dean being lost. You know,
They're gonna have to play one of those perfect games to get out of there,
hands down.
especially with the elements.
And the same can be said for the Commanders. Their chance at winning is they need to play a perfect game against Detroit, which I don't know if that's possible.
Detroit's got a week to rest. We're getting Montgomery back on the field this weekend. Commanders have historically been real terrible shit at defending the run, and we'll have both of them going. So hopefully we can bounce the rookie and end his phenomenal season. But I'm scared of teams like the Commanders because they're not smart enough to know they don't belong yet, and they can pull some weird shit. Oh yeah, how are the Bears doing?
No, what the fuck? Why would you even ask? Because I coughed? Kind of a dick move. How's the Cowboys doing there, big guy? I heard Jerry Jones is going to be your next coach.
Deion Sanders, baby. Deion Sanders. You know what? No.
Yeah, that's a good move. It really is. That way, when he brings all the coke up in there, they won't fucking suspect the coach.
Yeah, well.
Fuck, Deion Sanders doesn't need to be in the Dallas fucking locker room or on a pro sideline for anything. He's barely a college coach.
Damn, how you really feel?
Come on, man. Dude, okay, am I wrong?
The guy can inspire the hell out of some kids. Can he do
Dude,
it?
just because you can talk a
level?
bitch into dropping her panties don't mean you're a ladies' man. Okay?
Yeah, are you gonna let me give my
No,
take,
yeah, go
or
ahead.
you
I'm
just
sorry.
gonna
Yeah,
step
you know,
on it?
you're right. I apologize.
I
I asked your opinion and then I cut you off.
You asked my opinion and then shat on it immediately.
Okay.
It's almost as bad as you stupid bitch.
No, you deserve that.
But debatable.
You did.
But as I was saying, Deion can motivate the hell out of some kids because he's been there. He's been to the best game. He's been to the highest of the high. But how is that going to translate to the pros? That's always my big thing, is how are these motivators translating to the NFL? Harbaugh has no issue with it. Harbaugh has the skins on the wall. Kids respect Harbaugh. The fucking pros respect Harbaugh. Harbaugh has no problem with it. Pete Carroll, no problem with it. Kingsbury, we'll see when he actually takes over a head job. But that's always my issue with the college coaches that are the motivator type or the archetype of motivators. How are the locker room of pros, people who get paid to do this at the main level, going to react? And looking at the Cowboys locker room now, as it's been this season, those guys don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit, dude.
If I had a Cowboys like the 2017 Cowboys that were an actually good team that actually understood what the star on that helmet represented, and you give them Deion Sanders, they'll run through a fucking wall for that fucker. But this locker room who just let, Waffle House menu lose the locker room, they don't respect shit. It's not going to happen.
I got a team that's interviewing 19 different fucking head coaches. Now, I don't know how. I have never researched or hired a head coach for a football team that's worth billions of dollars, but I'm pretty sure you want to narrow the range from, say, 3 or 4. 19 just seems excessive and stupid.
Yeah, because hell, the Patriots were quick. We want Vrabel.
Well, of course, yeah. If you're trying to make the fan base feel good about what you're doing, maybe, act like you know what you're doing.
How about this? I'm going to pull up the phone because we do have something Cowboys related on the phone that was sent to us by our own premier down there who is giggling. Let's, there you go. Show your titties, Sean. Yay. Oh, geez. I was scared for a second.
Don't be, dude. They're real.
Jesus Christ. Here we go. Follow us on TikTok until the 19th at Shoot Shit to see the videos we're going to talk about tonight.
I hate him myself.
McCarthy, because he looks like a fucking pork chop. And I hate that play call sheet he holds during games. We all know it's a Perkins menu. I'm not even sure we need a coach. Hell, maybe we already have a coach in mind. Maybe he's sitting right in front of you. half drunk on Johnny Walker Blue with only an egg muffin in his belly and a pocket full of Dinger pill. He's 82 fucking years old and needs his ass wiped from time to time, depending on how much Salisbury steak he's ate. Look, I'm going to do things my way, and my way is fucking terrible. But if you don't like it, then tough titty, said the kitty, but the milk kept coming. Listen, I'm never going to die, motherfuckers. I drink 8 ounces of hog's blood every day, and I'm a vampire feeding off mass disappointment. So learn how to accept meaningless primetime games forever. What I'm looking for in our next head coach is someone that values analytics and also someone that I fire.
So yeah, good old Jera right there.
And as close to being real as
I'm not sure that it wasn't real, man. That's how bad that
It's pretty
is.
spot on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty fucking close.
Once again, it's like somebody wrote the interview for me. Yeah.
We'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. I do want to touch on something before we put up our next video that's football related, man. I kind of joked about it there, but fucking the 19th, supposedly the termination
Fucking
date
trains
here.
coming through for somebody. Good Lord.
It's Sean over there on the midnight
It's
train
me,
to
buddy.
Georgia.
Yeah.
2 more weeks, brother. 2 more weeks.
Midnight train to Georgia.
I'll be moved into my new studio.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Amen. See, Sean, I told you what would happen.
Thanks to nobody who sent cards and letters because you motherfuckers don't give a shit about any of us. We appreciate you watching, though.
Nobody knew your forwarding address, dog.
And you haven't bought, nobody's bought a shirt either for a while, so I'm just throwing that out there to our loyal fan base that you love us so fucking much. But yeah, you can't pry $20 out of your fucking wallets to buy a shirt.
Oh, there goes the 2 people we actually have that listen again. But to the family that does listen, we love you guys. Don't feel obligated by Sean to send flowers or buy shirts. If you want to, you can. That'd be nice.
No, fuck you. Don't care. If you'd cared, you'd already sent them. So fuck off.
How do we feel about TikTok, man? Leaving on the 19th. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna stay up, or are we gonna find another fucking social media site to use?
Dude, I just think there's going to be a lot of 20-year-old girls trying to figure out how they're going to make their fucking money. I mean, they're going to have to actually suck dick to make money now.
A lot of them do, dude.
Not on TikTok.
Oh yeah, because you can't put that on there. Oh, DDJ in the background says maybe if you'd answer your phone, people
What?
would send the flowers.
What the fuck does that have anything to do with anybody, Euchre?
Wow.
I mean, Dennis.
Wow, losers.
That inside joke landed just a bit outside.
Tried to catch the corner. Ball 4. Ball 8. Ball 12.
Let's
On
go
its
to
loaded the bases on 12 straight. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, dude. Yeah.
let's hit another one here that Jody sent in. We can get back into what the hell we're gonna do on this post TikTok world, because our whole bit here is based off of TikTok mostly, and greatness like this.
They didn't bring us here to change the past.
Say that again.
They didn't bring us here to change the past.
They didn't bring us here at all. We brought ourselves.
Here comes the move. Oh, they didn't show it. I love that move, dude. Yeah, that was nice.
I am ready to run through a fucking wall after watching
That's
that.
nice, yeah, dude.
It gets you pumped, man. If you're a Philly fan, I could see how that would get you going.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was pretty fucking good. A lot of good highlights.
A lot of good highlights. So once again, since this is a big part of our shtick now, what are we gonna do? Have you guys tried that Chinese TikTok or whatever the hell it's called? Red something, Red Book, Red Note, Red fuck.
Yep.
No.
So I went on RedTube, and
Red tube is
was
porn.
not what
Yeah.
That's what I
not-
thought it was. Yeah,
it was not what I was expecting.
and that's not even good porn, bro. That's like trailer park porn.
Why do you know that?
That's good enough
Well,
for me.
because I lived in a trailer park.
No, you know, it's funny. I've been kicking around the whole idea of TikTok, and it's very strange to me that the United States government wants to ban an app, and they're using the narrative that the Chinese government is spying on us. Look, I don't have a lot of fucking secrets to hide. I don't really know what kind of useful government information they're gonna get out of me, or the fucking $86 I got in my fucking checking account. Like if you're that hurt as a country, I mean, we can split it, and then I can pick up a few things from the corner store. We'll be all right. Like, it is what it is. But 175 million people in this country, basically half of the citizens of this country, use TikTok, have an account, and use it. And 80% of our politicians voted to ban this app. But those politicians all have an invested stock in Meta, which is the direct competition. And the problem with TikTok is they can't get to the CEO and the ownership at TikTok like they can get to Zuckerberg to spread any narratives they want or suppress any narratives they don't want seen. Where TikTok's way more of a free form, and a lot of people are seeing the real time what's happening with the LA fires and how awful it is, and some really shady things that happen with the local government there, some odd things, and things that just don't quite make sense, or how you even find out a lot about what's going on currently. Why are they having meetings about these drones and not making it public, and basically alluding that they have answers, but they're not giving any answers, and that shit hasn't really stopped. And then all of a sudden, Los Angeles ended up on fire. That's kind of weird. Yeah. We're living in a time where
if somebody's out there starting fires, nobody would be surprised.
No, we live in a time where our government is way more afraid of the citizens now than ever before, because they lost the mass media control. They lost the narrative that pro-USA and America and our government's going to work for us and do right for us, and it's not true. And we've all opened our eyes to see what the bullshit is, and how it's really running. If you ever watched the movie Snowpiercer, there's a great part of that movie where they're making their way through the train, and you see what's being fed to the people in the back of the train. But it's all, and I won't spoil it, but it's all there as part of the system, and how the behind the scenes is really fucking terrible. So we get to see that, and we get to see it in real time on a fucking app that the Chinese aren't even allowed to have. By the way, mainland China has banned TikTok, which I find ironic that we're so concerned. Our politicians are so concerned about the Chinese government spying on us. They will take away our access to this terrible, horrible app that even the people of fucking China don't have access to. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous on a fucking level that I've never seen. It's it's insanity. Yeah. And anybody who doesn't look at it through the lens of, hey, something's really weird about this, then I don't know what kind of Kool-Aid you're drinking. I don't know. You want to fucking rah-rah pro-government and do that. Guess what? When shit really goes down, they're not coming for you either. No matter if you fucking toot their fucking horn till you're blue in the face or not. Nobody's coming. We're all on our own. We're all we have. So the more we stay informed with each other, the more we stay connected with each other, the more we stay in touch with each other, is way more important right now, today, while we're recording this on the fucking night of the 16th going into the 17th. We're 2 days away from our government making a statement saying we will take something away from you because it's not safe for you. And once you start on that path has one ending where there's total control on one side and zero on the other. Don't let it distract you that it's a funny thing and chicks on there make money and people do this and put content out and funny videos. Don't be distracted by that. Don't be distracted. Look at the real picture and say, why do they want to take something away just to fucking control us? Think about it.
And in the spirit of what Joe's saying, in all seriousness, anytime that there's an ability to disperse information that they don't have control over, they find a reason that it's not good for us or it's not trustworthy or whatever. But yet every single one of these motherfuckers have Twitter accounts and TikTok accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So come on. That's a really good point, Joe.
We're getting closer to becoming like they fucking live. It's just obey. You don't see it transitioning to everything they want you to do is obey. And it starts to, like Joe said, it starts all by communication, dude. If we're not able to talk to each other, figure when's the only time that we're going to be able to talk? Us three specifically like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's just it, dude. If it starts with TikTok, then YouTube's next or whatever. I mean, anytime.
Yeah.
I mean,
anything that's a national security
Exactly. And I want to head it off at the pass right now, since we are a few days away from we have 4 years. I'd like to nominate Joey K, the premier, to run on the independent ticket. I'm currently wearing his slogan right now. If you want to know what he's going to do for the country, here we fucking go, baby.
Sean, you got to just do like this for me for a little bit.
What's that, dude?
You've got a little something on your chin.
Well, dude, I'd let you run it, but I don't think you can be in the White House and in your living room at the same time.
It's fair. It's a fair assessment.
Okay.
Fair assessment. All right. Well, we got derailed a little there. So, to reset, I'm going back to the fucking phone. Yeah, how you like
phone? Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got too serious there. It was getting heavy. Joey was speaking honestly and making good points. We're in trouble. We got to get this show back on track. Let's go.
When Joey speaks the truth, we're in trouble. He was speaking to these people, Sean.
Time to wake up, you fucking sheep.
All right. Well, you fucking sheep, I hope you like AEW because we're in for a doozy. I'm just going to play all these clips at once because Sean sent the whole fucking MJF.
I did.
Oh, my God.
Not the whole, just 3 segments.
Oh my God, 3 fucking full minute and a half.
It ain't minute and a half. That one's like 30 seconds.
So
yeah, just play the fucking clips, man.
Here we go.
Don't bitch when I send you shit. You can't bitch when I don't, and then
you
bitch
said
when
the
I do.
whole fucking segment. I was like, "Are you sure you don't want to add nothing else? You've got 3 fucking NJS. Oh, this is the one, guys.
This is why I'm not voting for you as president, motherfucker. Right here. You can't stay on track for nothing. How you going to lead a country? You can't even handle this.
Last thing you see before your favorite wrestling company dies. Jeff Jarrett is the last thing you see before your favorite wrestling company dies.
You enjoyed that, huh?
I really did.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not lying. We're going on. Whoever standing in Gorilla is, we appreciate you for all of Sean's clips.
But you know what really pisses me off? Slap nuts. The fact that just because you were best friends with Owen Hart, you think you're owed a grand finale. You know, you might have had all of these stupid, simple-minded schmucks convinced, but I see through your bull. During the Owen Cup, I saw right through you, you carny succubus. You are nothing more than a leech riding the coattails of your deceased friend. But you know,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pull the last one up here of Sean's degradation of Jeff Jarrett.
I didn't say anything. That's all MJF, man.
Oh. Oh, shit, that one didn't start. Oh, well, give me a second here. Technical difficulties.
Oh, Joe.
And here we go.
that sexy MILF of a wife of yours sticks around. I happen to be a big fan of Karen. But you know what, dude? I'm not a monster. I'm salt of the earth. When I'm through with her, I'll ship her over to Tennessee for you. That way, you can be the first man in history to know what a generational talent and an Olympic gold medalist's balls taste like.
Wow.
You know, it's not as funny right now. It's kind of sad.
Oh, it was. Did it finally hit too low for you after seeing it for the 50th time?
No. It didn't hit too low. It's sad because somebody thought, yeah, we'll put Jeff in the ring with MJF.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Go
Jeff
ahead and
Jarrett
burn
on.
the
Hey,
dude.
no. Am I okay? Not to steal Dennis's line because he's using it so much that he took it from the original. Call me a fucking liar, dude. In Jeff Jarrett's best day, he could have never competed on the mic with MJF right now.
Who could? I mean, it's not fair because
No,
there's almost nobody.
Okay,
So-
and that's my point. That's my point. You
Very
don't put
few.
Jeff Jarrett in the ring on a mic with MJF.
But by that thought process, 95% of pro wrestlers can't go on the mic in front of MJF.
Well, I know, but most
And
of
it's a
them can do
one-sided
better than
program
Jeff
every
Jarrett.
time.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett has never been a great promo guy. Ever. He's never been a good promo guy. He is an adequate promo guy. Adequate.
He's decent.
He can spit out
It
a
is
couple
what it is.
sentences.
He's
His
old
big
school.
claim to fame is slap nuts. Now he's the last outlaw. Well, that's because you're the
What-
only
what
one
am I-
that's
what-
still
what are we
wrestling from
arguing
the
here?
80s, man.
What are we arguing?
No, I'm
here?
not
Because
arguing
it's
anything.
a show.
I just
It's a show that people think that fucking Hangman Page is one of the greatest promos of all time, or John Moxley is one of the greatest promos of all time, and they're fucking dog shit. So
Both of them.
I can't take anything in that fucking fan base serious anymore. It's a steaming pile of dog shit, and even that where it was great. MJF did his shtick, the same shit we've seen him do with every single other person, where he has to attack their significant other, somebody dead, or fucking, because that's a
Yeah.
true AEW quality. Let's go for the fucking dead material. They love that shit. there.
Yeah, they love
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, but Christian Cage's entire gimmick is that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Who
sad.
else is the
He also
Death
did it for that fucking promo out there, MJF doing his thing when he would do that in front of like 10, 12, 15,000 seat sold out arenas. And he did it for like 87 people at the fucking Hard Rock Cafe, wherever the fuck that show was.
Jesus Christ.
It was in Cincinnati. It was like
It was in
in
Cincinnati.
an abandoned warehouse.
It was a music hall that
I thought
had
it was
like
the-
two
I thought it-
stories.
I thought it was the studio hall where they do the cornhole championships there.
No,
Yeah,
it's where the high school orchestra does their winter finale.
The curtains, yeah, it really gives
Yeah.
it away. I mean, Jesus
Just missing the
Christ.
risers.
I watched maybe 20 minutes of that piece of shit. And
I didn't watch any of it. I just saw the clips of the. I just watched the.
we are. It's the fucking death rattle. It's the fucking death rattle, in my opinion. You got 87 paying fucking customers sitting in there to watch that horse shit. You got a fucking 4'3" long rampway to the ring in a venue that's so small and shitty. You have to put the hard cam over top of the entrance. So I got to look at fucking Dickbag Magoo and Taz do fucking commentary or what the fuck ever.
Dickbag Magoo.
I don't know. I actually had the volume down. I don't even know who's doing
Yeah, dude.
commentary, but whatever. You're facing the fucking commentary booth. Yeah, I gotta look at fucking, what Robbie Roberts, whatever the fucking, who's the ring announcer?
Justin Roberts.
Yeah,
Justin Roberts.
Robert, yeah, fucking got the little choke fetish. He digs it.
Yeah.
It's okay if that's what gets you squirting, go for it. But the truth is, like, I got to look at their fucking stupid faces all night, and then I got Moxley's coming out of the fucking garage door, out of a fucking alleyway, like, because they're literally in an abandoned building that they probably filmed episodes of fucking Chicago PD in, where somebody got murdered. Like, it's so fucking awful to watch that program. And then they don't even know how to do angles right. It is a death rattle. The fucking absolute walking disaster of the fucking Kenny Omega shit, and that after match, and then the after match, and the after match, where it just kept going, where it was like, just stop already. Like, how many times are you gonna go, oh, the faces stand tall, oh, the heels are standing tall. Wait, oh no, here comes the other heel. No, here comes the faces again. Are they like it? It was like about 6 minutes and 4 comebacks too long. It was fucking disturbing. It was fucking disturbing to watch. And I was like, this is how you book a horrible show.
Yeah.
And you have fucking 3 feet from backstage to the ring. Like, how do you let Hobbs get beat on for fucking 6 minutes of overrun before here comes our good friend of the show, Cope, along with FTR coming out ringside, and they're like, oh, let's clear house. I'm like, where the fuck were you guys? Like, you could have fucking just kind of skipped along to the ring in like fucking 4 seconds. You would have been there.
They were still.
It's like they got lost or something in the hallway.
It's like Mox locked the garage door and they had to fucking go around the other door.
Was glad to see Samoa Joe back and looking spry.
It's good for him, man. He deserves a good run.
So my next question is, how many of those guys are going to have an opportunity to go back to WWE after that place closes down?
Anybody with name value.
Maybe.
That wants to. I don't see Triple H telling nobody no that has good name value. Penta is gone. Alistair's gone.
Well, and they have the working
gone.
relationship with TNA now, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. NXT could use a lot more people for that crossover. Oh, bam! Spoiler alert. NXT WWE crossover now. TNA crossover announced today. Official partnership. First show is going to be Emergence this weekend. Now branded a crossover show. So we'll see how the fuck that goes.
I think it's so exciting that we're getting to see that. I really do.
Great. I can't wait. I've got to see Moose and Obafemi. I've got to see Masha and Julia, Masha and Vaquer. Masha could go. I just want to fucking see Masha go. But it gives a lot of good matchups right now with this official partnership.
Yeah.
Which if you believe in the rumors and whatnots, there may be some rumblings of Scott D'Amore going to AEW, with the rumors being his courtship with NXT has come to an end. He was in Cincinnati last night, and some people believe it may have been the increased working relationship with TNA that kind of soured D'Amore.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens in the future.
Well, him going to AEW would definitely help AEW.
Anything will help AEW right now.
If they listen to him.
Outside of fucking bro, let me tell you, bro, that's the only thing that they don't want. Everything else, the door's open.
Oh, well,
Joey did send another video, and I have a video, and we're talking wrestling shortly. So let me hit this one before we go to Joey's last, because I think a star was born, and I can tell you the exact moment he was.
It was the worst kept secret of the business. But ladies and gentlemen,
Penta is here.
Right there. The walk down the ramp is what sealed it. He looks badass. He
Dude,
comes
he looks
out.
good.
The passion that he had. Shit, dude. I know.
There was a couple moments in that match where I think his nerves kind of got the best of him at the beginning of it, but he started hitting his stride about maybe 5 to 7 minutes in. He was picking it up, but I think it was pretty overwhelming for him to beat it, which, of course it is, man.
Yeah, and I mean you could tell it was a little bit of he had to get used to the ring. He had to get used to the ropes.
It's a
'Cause-
fact that WWE's ring is bigger and the ropes are faster than any other promotion.
Yeah, because his when he went for some rope work, that leg drop looked kind of giffy because he didn't know how to hit it hard enough.
Real ugly.
Right.
That was the first thing I thought was he.
Yeah.
It was. I was like, oh yeah, he has not had enough time to get used to what those ropes are going to feel like.
Well, I mean and that I made the remark to Jovan the other night, like why the fuck would they pick Gable? But I answered that.
Showed.
I answered that question watching the rest of the match. The reason why they chose Gable is because Gable was able to help him pull that together, and
Dude,
they pulled off a really good match together too. It was a
It's
really good
funny
match.
with how Gable is booked that you forget he can really fucking go.
He can go with anybody.
And that
Yeah.
match showed you he really
did.
fucking
Yeah.
went. It was such a
I've
good
always
match.
liked Gable. I mean, I'm glad he ain't doing the Shorty G bullshit anymore. I like Gable. I mean, I feel like they're kind of pigeonholing him into that Kurt Angle thing. But dude, it's what do you expect? I mean, it's how he wrestles.
Came in
obviously.
and took his gimmick.
But I just thought, and how many times over the years have we seen guys come to WWE that were indie guys or maybe work for a company, but a smaller company, and they get to WWE and they bring them out and it's crickets. Nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
And dude, he got a pop.
They were in his
they were in his hometown. Yeah, they're in his hometown, which
his
makes sense.
His family was there. His kid was there crying.
But I mean, it's almost like it all lined up real good. And his kid's in the front row, bro. That was cool as shit.
Hot take, that kid was crying because she's like, oh, fuck, I've made it. Now dad's in the WWE. I'm a second generational star, baby.
Well,
I'm not an AEW washout. I'm fucking WWE bound now.
Yeah, there was an article. She's the daughter that trains, that wants to wrestle. She's the one that dresses up and cosplays.
Matches.
Yeah, cosplays as her dad. Yeah.
Yeah, she's had a match with him already, two.
I can't wait till he does his Joker gear.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm waiting for, is him to start doing his gear out there so people can start seeing it. And, Synergy, they're going to do something big with the 49ers probably because fucking Kittle's a big Penta fan. So,
well, and then you bring Phoenix in. I think Phoenix is going to join him at some point there.
Yeah.
And,
they
then
could do the
tags.
Mexican version of what I need now is my older brother.
Well, dude, I actually watched some old Lucha Underground shit the other day. Do you remember his match with Chelsea Green?
Yeah, Reclusa.
Yeah.
She fucking killed.
She killed in that match, bro. That was a really great match, yeah.
When he was the arm breaker, he was Pentagon Dark breaking everybody's fucking arm. Just
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
So, Joe, I'm not going to lie to you, bud. I did not watch this next video you sent me, so I have no idea what the hell it is.
I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know what I fucking saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess a fucking surprise to everybody. It's LeBron James.
Oh, shit. I know what I'm saying.
Pitches. I did an Adidas pitch. I did a Reebok pitch. I did a Nike pitch. The best pitch that I got, where I thought I was going to end up, was actually Reebok at one point.
Reebok.
I went to their meeting. And I sat down across from their CEO and the guys that was running basketball. At the time, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Reebok had the NFL as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what it was when I first got into the league.
Yeah, they had the NFL as well. I'm sitting across from the table. I'm a senior in high school. I'm going back to class the next day. They flew me in. I'm going back to St. Vincent St. Mary the next day, my senior year. And the guy slides over a check to me at the end of the table. It's me and my mom and Maverick Carter at the end of the table. And he says, if you don't go talk to any other companies, this is yours. And I look at it. $10 million.
Oh,
$10 million.
Just right there, as an 18-year-old, I was still stealing change out of my dad's piggy bank to go get some candy
I
and
was a
shit.
high school senior, man. They gave me a check for $10 million. And if I promised not to go see anybody else, I told them I need a break. They stepped out. I need to.
I
sat there.
I need a timeout.
My mom looked at it, and me and my mom were living in an apartment, and Section 8 housing in Akron. I'm going back. I don't have whatever. And
Except for the Humvee that he bought.
She said, "Son, trust your gut. If they're offering you this, then who knows what the other companies may offer you."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, Mom.
She's composed.
Yeah,
she's composed all right.
Like, we ain't got already, so it's not like it changes our life at this moment. Yes, maybe in the future, but I want you to trust your gut and do what you think is right.
That's awesome advice, man.
So they came back in. Boom. I said, "Thank you. I will definitely like to continue our conversation, but I would be remiss if I did not take those other pitches from the other companies." I may have cried on the way home because I had to leave that.
You're questioning, man. I hope I just made the right decision.
I was like, I could have bought the building that me and my mom was living in with that goddamn money.
What? Easily.
I took on 3.
He said I could have bought the place where we were living at. That's how broke we were.
Come on, man. He made that shit when he was a junior.
So when I worked for Reebok years ago, I ended up on the phone one day with one of the guys in the basketball division in corporate. We're chatting, and he's just BSing about a couple things. We're kind of chatting and talking about it, and he drops in. He goes, "Damn, it'd be different if we did get LeBron, though." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "We almost had him." He goes, "We were front running, almost had him. We lost him." He goes, "Things would be different these days, I tell you." And that was it. And I always heard, I had heard, other people have confirmed that, yeah, LeBron almost went to Reebok, and that would have changed everything for Reebok. But yeah,
maybe
he walked away from the $10 million and went with Nike. Different story.
Damn.
Well, I mean, and I'll.
It was just cool because it was confirmation of a story I'd heard that I was like,
yeah.
That seems a little sketchy. That seems a little made up. Cool. Like, oh, we almost got LeBron.
We almost had him.
Yeah, every fucking shoe company in the world almost got LeBron. Okay.
Nike could have said the same thing about Magic Johnson. They almost had Magic Johnson.
Well, I can tell you what almost had Magic Johnson also.
Yeah.
Oh, that close.
Well, I mean, and all due respect, and I mean this in the most respectful way, but let's not give Mama James too much credit. She basically got a lottery ticket and knows the least amount that she could win was 10 million. So going, we know it's at least 10 million. We'll wait just to be sure.
We got a starting point.
Yeah, we got a starting point. So let's not, that ain't business savvy, folks. That's just street smarts. If you know you got a guaranteed 10 million, it can only go higher.
Yeah, it's not like she was Jordan's mom.
No. Jordan's mom negotiated a contract.
Yeah, Jordan's mom. If you guys watched that Air movie, which had nothing to do with Jordan and all about the mom and the shoe, that woman was a beast.
Well, I mean, he was, dude. I mean, that moment's one of those defining moments in sports, though, man, because he changed the game. Up to that point, nobody had ever had a signature shoe like that. No rookie had ever been signed to a contract that big, and it was a risk because you don't know. And the same as Joey and the guy that he was having the conversations with. Yeah, LeBron signing with Reebok could have changed their future, or it could have been like Fila when they signed Grant Hill, and he could have blew his knee out in season 4 and. Be half-ass player the rest of his career. Same with D Rose when he signed that multi-year contract with Adidas. So I mean, you can't really base it on that, but I understand the premise of LeBron would have made a lot more money for Reebok than obviously Nike didn't need him. I mean, Jordan's making $3 million or what? Would they say something like $35 million a month from Nike? A month.
It's a lot of money. I wouldn't know how to spend it.
Yeah, we'd figure it out, brother. We'd figure it out.
We'd have basements that look like DDJ's.
But bigger. Much bigger.
Oh, yeah, on a grand
Much
scale.
fucking bigger, yeah.
Instead of fucking around with fucking rainwater.
And we'd have DDJs that look like basements. $10 million to get some real weird shit happening.
That's true, dude. I might pay DDJ just to stand in my basement. That way I got the 5-star trivia machine on display at all times.
I'm going to fucking pay myself to lock him in a basement.
I'd pay.
Oh, the producer's awake. That's
he
awesome.
is. He stopped playing with his dinghy. He made it. But no.
It's more like a small yacht, but all right.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the boys of the show on the road, we are all committing, or at least 2 of us are committing to going to the fucking Indiana Squared Expo, where we could get to meet Kurt Dangle in person. So we can't wait.
I'm gonna fall apart when I meet Bret Hart. So
I hope he talks about Bret Hart for you.
I really do too.
To be honest with you. I really do. And I want to record it.
He's gonna tell you. Well, I've got an interview with Bret Hart. You can watch. I interviewed him, but you can.
This is Bret Hart talking about Bret. We got the best in Bret on Bret, and they say never meet your heroes, but Bret obviously does not agree with that.
The only thing that you're gonna get from Bret Hart is a fucking 30-minute lecture on Goldberg.
Oh, dude.
You can be, hey guy, let me tell you, I could still be.
And there's just there's just some mid fucking fan who's just going there to meet Bret that's gonna start that shit just to get him going on it, and then the rest of us are gonna hear it for the rest of the fucking day.
I know who that guy is gonna be, and I don't want to say it because he may or may not watch. I don't know. He runs in the circles, but he's about yay high, and he loves fucking Bret Hart. I think he has.
If I really wanted to piss him off, I'd just show up in a Goldberg shirt and then have him sign him.
Should do that. I'll bring the shirt.
Oh man, my head don't feel right. Could you sign this for me?
Do an 8x10 of the fucking show when Goldberg breaks his neck.
Here's my
Goldberg's fake autograph on one side.
Can you autograph my CTE scans, please? Thanks.
I've wanted to meet you since I was a little kid. I meet everybody Goldberg ends.
These are the autographed CTE scans.
I got my CT scans printed out on part of the ring mat from when Owen dropped. Would you sign it for me, Bret?
That's awesome, dude.
That got fucking dark.
It got real dark real fast.
This is my piece of the ring from when Owen fell. Can you sign it for me?
Oh. If you look real close, there's fragments from the mask.
I have his DNA right here. That's a blood spurt.
Could you sign this turnbuckle cover? His head hit right there.
Here's a rare photo of your brother with Chris Benoit. Can you please sign this one?
We are.
Might as well go all the way.
And it's printed on the back of fucking Nancy Benoit's corner report. Jesus Christ.
The fuck, dude. It reminds me of that. What was that? Anchorman, the second one where the dude's talking about all of his friends back in LA. He goes, "Yeah, man, I'm hanging out with OJ and with the Spectre and the other guy who kills his wife. I can't remember his fucking name."
Reminds me of that old meme. That meme of the guys at the bar, and the guy's got OJ, fucking Hernandez, and Lewis, and they're like, "Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that table."
Oh, dude, don't mention that table. That's a bad table. That's a bad table.
Oh, fuck.
So Benoit and
That's great.
Billy Jack Haynes and
You go to a wrestling table and it's all fucking Superfly, Jimmy Snuka,
Jimmy Snuka. There you go. That's the other one I was thinking. They all three killed their girlfriends or wives.
Yeah.
Sick fuckers.
You sick fuck. Oh, fucking A.
That's funny shit.
But I want to fucking. I want an all Von Erich Memorial T-shirt. Yes.
I want to meet Carrie. I don't want to go fucking meet Kevin Von Erich.
Dude,
Like remember
Dude,
the Mania shirt? Remember
Yeah.
the Mania shirt where the back had like every Mania logo on it all the way up
Yeah.
to 40, right? I
Yeah.
want one of those, like every Von Erich dead.
Oh, with the autopsy reports
With the-
underneath.
With the different
tombstone heads.
fonts and shit. Like,
Or just get a T-shirt that says Von Erich handguns.
oh man,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shooting Shit, proud sponsors of the Von Erich handgun and the Benoit Bowflex.
No one is ever going to talk to us
Ever.
Ever.
That's all right,
Ever.
dude.
I'm gonna be like,
that
you
way.
made a joke about that? Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
we also
Yeah.
offer the Superfly pineapples. They love you.
Yep. Mhm.
Perfect gift for your girlfriends.
Just
I
make
love
sure you don't turn them upside down.
I don't know. It's a lot more fun if you do.
Yeah, fucking-
I don't know. Let's ask his old lady. Oh,
whatever
wait,
you do,
you can't.
whatever you do, don't check into a motel in fucking Hamburg, PA. Okay, because
Steer clear.
two
of
might
PA.
check in, but only one's checking out.
Yep.
Permanently.
There used to be a tagline for an old pay-per-view before that shit happened. 2 men enter and only one are leaving.
Yeah, that's a fucking motel room with Jimmy Snuka in
Jimmy
the fucking
Snuka.
80s. Dude. What
Fucking
the
shit,
fuck?
bro. Fucking shit.
We're going to hell.
So much,
Straight
dude.
up hell. Well, it's okay. I mean, hell, if we can't laugh about it, what can we do?
Well, you know what they say, dude. The only reason why he climbed to the top of the cage initially is because somebody told him there was coke up there.
Jesus.
That's why you see him go. And then he climbs up on the top because he's trying to figure out how to get down. It wasn't part of the match initially.
Sniff the hell out of that top fucking pole. What's he doing?
Looking to
I
take a
don't know.
bump, brother.
Oh, no, he's got foam. He's got foam coming out of his mouth.
Just
He's
like, you
really
know.
angry.
You guys laugh, but he really fucking died on the top of that cage. That fucking
Yeah, dude.
that splash fucking brought him back.
Oh, dude. It
Jesus.
wouldn't surprise me any. Yeah, he didn't dive. He fell off.
Fell off.
Fucking
Woke up
ram
when he
jammed it all the way down.
What the fuck just happened, brother? What happened, brother?
Also, proud sponsors of Rain to the Ramp Strip Club.
Dude,
Rainy the Ram.
you know,
This is
I
what a
was-
woman's supposed to look like.
I always love that, and I love that portrayal of pro wrestling in that movie, particularly down to the fucking cultural appropriation of the fucking Rams' biggest opponent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, that's so.
I was
fucking
like,
great,
oh
dude.
my god! Like they
So
it was just like they captured everything about that business from that time era. It was a fucking masterpiece.
That
was
movie
great.
about it was like wrestling it's their wrestling version of a heroin overdose. It was just like
Oh.
anything
The
that
chef's kiss.
The
You
best
can't
was
look
he was-
away.
He's banging that chick, and she's got a firefighter on her wall and shit, and sleeping with kids on the bed and stuff. I mean, come on, Mickey, like you ain't ever been there
Dude.
before, brother.
That movie.
Come on,
That movie is something else.
that dude had a
Fine.
gold-plated Cadillac. You don't think he was banging teenagers? You're out of your fucking mind. It's California, bro.
Wrapping his knees up as much as he can with ice and padding.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go.
Oh man.
jeez.
Wow, the places we go. The places we go.
It gets really dark around here.
You know,
It gets
we've
pretty dark pretty fucking
established
fast.
we do not shy away from going down low, and I
Dude,
love
if
that.
it makes
about
me
us.
laugh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. Well, gentlemen,
This
And let's
this
be
has to
honest,
be-
bro. There's some pretty fucked up shit that
This has to be the most fucked up wrestling / sports / pop culture show there is.
sponsored
Is it-
by Vince McMahon's Dick Pills.
Vinnie Mac Dick Pills.
When you
You
want to
know-
get your Vinnie Mac back again, take Vinnie Mac pills. Return the Mac.
You remember when the fucking Blue Chew sponsorship was cool? Like it was
Yeah.
like part of fucking being the elite back before AEW. It was
Yeah.
good shit. Like
Back when
remember
I was the
that?
first one to say
Ugh.
chew it and do it, yeah.
Yeah, those
Now
were the
every
fucking days.
OFO is like, can you keep it up? I'm like, oh yeah. Not with your voice.
Paying fucking $4.99 a month for this. Like,
well, I mean, it don't help too that when you're watching late night TV every 20 minutes, Ric Flair selling you dick pills. I mean, there's nothing sadder than that. Woo!
Make her woo again. Ric Flair dick pills.
No, nothing beats my favorite is the Woo Wings commercials. Those are just hands down.
Those are
fucking the best.
He's just
just the fucking best, man.
Just just
I think we're in trouble, gentlemen, because I don't remember what the hell we talked about for this last hour.
Rick,
what did we do?
Did we even record? Did I hit record? Did we fucking did this again?
Yeah. We're recording.
Fantastic.
Fuck, man, I don't know. I'm ready to go to sleep.
You remember that shit last time? We had like 30 minutes of fucking recordedness that didn't happen.
Yep, I remember that night. My opinion got stolen.
Anybody got any final updates before we let that be the last thing we get said here?
My name is Sean. I'm 54, and my dick still works. We're gonna start taking it easy with that X button, Hammercock.
I don't think he wants to know about your junk still working, Bubba.
Oh well, I don't give a shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Silver Wolf, meaner than a junkyard dog, and his dog still works.
There are no.
What was you saying, Joe? I'm sorry.
You were no people that want to hear.
No.
If any of our dicks work that listen to this show, I can assure you.
Right. I agree with that.
I don't know. The way I heard it, there was at least one that, was looking at Joey K the other day like, hey.
Sorry, bro. Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us. 3/4 of the Shooting Shit team. And we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Super Powers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.